right, here we go. We are back, and this is a first. We got 2 screens, but 4 people. What is going on with this? So we are very excited. As you've been watching, the people have been tuning in or listening. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties, but as great teachers do, we just roll with it. And we got our 2 guests sitting with us today. We are ready to rock and roll. We usually do a big grand entrance, but here we all are, everybody. And this is how it works. Rob and I are thrilled to be back. This is the first one you've watched today. My name is Matthew Joseph. I am the host, the co-host of the Stronger Together podcast with our great partners and great friend, Rob from Tech, booth 2730. Rob, tell us a little bit about Tech, yourself, and the FETC experience.
Hi, so I'm the Director of Education for a technology education company called Tech, based out of New York. We've been around for 50 years working with schools. Booth 2730. We have some really fun stuff if you want to come check it out. We have some robots, we have some 3D printers, we have laser engravers, light up badges, fun stuff. But most importantly, we have a bunch of educators that want to have a conversation with you and see if there's anything at all we can do to help your school, district, or most importantly, your students.
So important. And we have 2 amazing guests today. And as of yesterday, they were not guests. And I emailed them from 35,000 feet up and said, we have a spot. Get yourself here. We want you on. So Ainsley and Crystal, thanks for stopping by. So share a little bit about yourselves. We'll start with you, Ainsley.
First of all, anytime you ask me to come have a conversation with you, I'm like, absolutely. It's going to be a good time. I'm Ainsley Hill. I'm an instructional technology facilitator from Memphis, Tennessee. Well, specifically Arlington, Tennessee, which is right outside of Memphis.
Okay.
I was previously a special education teacher. I taught deaf and hard of hearing students. So signing and teaching, imagine that.
Wow.
It's a lot of work.
That's tricky.
But it was a calling of mine, and I loved it. And then 2020 hit. They needed tech coaches. I said, put me in, coach. And here I am. I just figured out that this was a passion of mine that I never explored. So love it. Been doing this for 5 years.
Awesome. Crystal, tell us about yourself.
Hello, I'm Crystal Uhiren, and I am also an instructional technology facilitator just outside of Memphis in Arlington. I'm at the high school level. I've been at the same school for 21 years. And so prior to doing this, I was a CTE educator for 16 years, taught through COVID, and really started to have a passion develop for EdTech, and then shifted into this role and came at the same time as Ainsley. So we're both at the 5-year mark.
Awesome. And speaking of with Ainsley, you 2 are doing a session tomorrow together. So tell a little bit about that.
We are. You want to start?
Yes. So we get together. We are so fortunate that our district allows us to meet and work together, and iron sharpens iron in this case. And so me and Ainsley have developed a real passion for coaching because that's what we do. Now, at her elementary level, it does look a little bit different than what I can do at the high school level, but she challenges me. And so we work together to talk about coaching. And so the session is called From Mixtape to Masterpiece, Coaching with AI. And so we're taking the spin on the fact that AI is sometimes not always the most human of tools. And so we're emphasizing that it can be. And so how can you use AI while still keeping the human element intact? And so that's our workshop. You want to expand on that?
Yeah, so more so on the human piece, because as you look through a bunch of these sessions, they're very AI heavy.
Yes.
And we are past here are a million different AI tools.
Yeah, we have to be.
We have to be, right?
Yeah.
And our teachers are craving human connection, craving it. So how can we put that back into coaching while also using AI to our advantage? So we'll go over a lot of different coaching strategies, but this workshop is definitely for the coach, the instructional coach, the instructional tech coach. It's for administrators. It's for anybody that is leading people, humans. Gotcha. You need this.
Wow.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Work. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, first of all, Memphis, we do a lot of work in Tennessee, and I've done a lot of work in Shelby. So I got to tell you, you guys have absolutely ruined barbecue for me. Anywhere else I level.
Ruined?
Well, everything else is just
okay.
meat.
When you're not there.
Barbecue, everything else is just meat. You wouldn't think that barbecue spaghetti would be a good thing.
No way.
It's become my favorite dish on the planet. The barbecue shop in Memphis, in Germantown.
Oh.
In Germantown.
Okay.
Makes the best barbecue spaghetti I've ever had. It's spaghetti, but it's not as good. It's pure barbecue sauce.
Get out of here.
I mean,
You have to.
I know.
Besides, I just gotta get away from that for a minute because
That
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
I love the session
That'll
you
help
guys
me
are
out.
doing. It's very cool. Like you say, everything AI is a big buzzword right now. I'm actually doing a poster session tomorrow on using AI in the special needs classroom. My daughter's a special needs teacher in New York, and my son is a special needs child. So it's a very passionate thing to me. And again, like you say, AI has a place when used properly. So if you guys are talking all about how AI can fit in and how AI can be leveraged properly, it's an important session. So everybody go to their session.
It's also going to be a lot of fun because if anybody's ever been to a session with me and Ainsley, we bring the fun.
Bring in the fun.
Bring this.
always bring music with us,
And it's
no
gonna
matter
be
where we
very-
go.
Nostalgic as well.
Yes, it's
Well-
very nostalgic.
So, what is some go-to music that you're going to put?
Should we talk about one of our nostalgic pieces that we're
I think
discussing?
so.
Okay.
I think we
Okay.
should.
It's breaking
So-
news here, everybody. Breaking news.
Do you remember?
I'm way older than you two. So,
now? Now that's what you call music.
oh yeah,
Like now.
the mixtape things.
Okay, so
yeah.
let me ask you: how many volumes do you think now put out?
Gotta
Like
be-
not including the specialties or like the holidays, but
Okay.
how many
gotta be in the
volumes?
I would
20s,
say 39.
90.
What?
Wow.
90. Now that's what you
Wow.
call 90 was the last one.
The current one.
I had
Wow.
like Olivia Rodrigo, but like our favorite is what? Now two.
Okay.
It's like
Two.
Britney Spears,
Oh, that-
Backstreet
old
Boys.
So was
school.
that
Yeah.
like high school, middle school
Old school.
years?
Yes. It's got Sublime on there.
Oh wow. Okay.
But to make this relatable to what we're talking about is like when you are coaching a teacher, you're basically curating their needs. So
Okay.
whenever you're making a playlist for somebody, you really have to know that person, right?
Yeah.
You really
that
have
is
to
a
know.
great metaphor.
So we're
Oh, I love
teaching
that.
them how to get
That's
to know
so
that
good.
person so that you can curate the right strategies.
Absolutely. And now I have to ask because you're like, yeah, that was like my middle school. So as a graduate of 1989 high school, what year did you graduate high school?
Do you all know?
I asked, yeah, in
You
the
sure?
2000s.
It's
2010?
Yes.
2010.
All right, both of you.
no. No. The number one song was Bye Bye Bye, a classic year, 2001.
Okay. All right. I like it. So you are going to be making mixtapes tomorrow. You're going to be making memories and fun. Now, for me, as a kid of the 80s, we made mixtapes like pushing play and record at the same time with the radio. If
Sure
you,
did.
When you waited for the song to come on, and like it was like Prince. Prince was, I will say, here's a little trivia fact for you too.
Iconic.
That was the first cassette, Purple Rain, and the cassettes are the things you put in like the Walkman. That was the first cassette I ever listened to on a Walkman. Purple Rain, walking to Herberg Middle School.
Solid
That's a good
choice.
one.
Mine was Bad Out of Hell.
All right, I like it. So you were featured speaker last year, correct?
I was.
Do you feel like you can breathe a little bit this year?
I do. I do
Okay.
feel like I can breathe. I'm only doing one workshop this year so I can actually learn, which is
Mhm.
the first time in years, I feel like, since
Mhm.
like I could actually attend workshops and learn from each other. So very excited I can breathe this year, but still getting to make solid connections and seeing everybody. So,
Excellent. I know we had a chance to meet before 2 years ago, but I know we met around 2 years ago because you both do amazing work in Tennessee, and you are state presenters. You spoke, at the last TETA or TETC event, and probably many before that. I'm fortunate enough to be at the last two. Tell us some work you do outside your district, but to support your state, TETA and TETC.
So a lot of the work that I do is surrounding AI literacy right now that at my local level. So I'm spending a lot of time working with the high school because it is hitting the high school pretty significantly. And so doing a lot of teacher literacy and then shifting this year really to focus in on the students. As far as traveling and things that I've been able to do, I've had a few articles published on Edutopia. I have one coming out, the rough draft is in the works right now. And so my passion and the thing that I am without a doubt the most passionate about is the concept of wearing the student hat. And so
That's exciting.
it is really important, and I think it's the missing piece in EdTech, in that you have to consider what is the student experience when you are incorporating technology in the classroom. From simple things like how many clicks is it taking to get students to the assignment to actually start making work? Because sometimes it can take upwards of like 50 clicks for them to get to the actual assignment. And so what is that doing for the child that has ADHD who you lost on click 20?
Yeah.
And so that's some of the work that I'm doing with Edutopia, some of the writing that I've been doing, but also at the local level. I also do a lot of coaching. Ainsley and I work together on strategies, working with those teams who are tech hesitant, but then you also have the tech superstars. How do you kind of bridge that gap as well?
You're doing a lot of great things. Her articles are so good, so good. And so also, if you haven't been following her on socials, you really do need to. I learned so much from Crystal. The content that she puts out and that she designs is incredible, and she does it like that. Like,
Wow.
It's very impressive.
That is great. It is excellent. So what are some things you had said you had some more time to learn this year, you're looking to learn while you're here?
My school is focusing on project-based learning,
Okay.
problem-based learning, which are two different things.
All right.
Yes. And so I'm trying to define what that is and how can we make it work for our school. We just applied for our state STEAM designation, which is our state award for STEAM. So that's been on my plate fully recently. So I've been trying to create a huge database that we can bring in people from our community, which is a lot harder to do in schools.
Sure.
Like bringing people from the outside in to talk to our students is really, really hard. So I'm looking for platforms that make that easier for us. I'm looking for ways to coach my teachers into project-based learning, because the first thing that they say is, I don't have that time.
Sure.
So how can we get creative with that?
No.
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
And I went to a session this morning. Jorge, I'm trying to think of his last name, Venezuela.
Yes.
He had a PBL masterclass this morning that was very good.
Oh, awesome.
Yes. So and he's doing a lot of workshops. So if you are watching and you're here and you want to, or you just want to follow his work, he had a lot to say about PBL.
Excellent.
Very good.
How about you, Crystal? What do you?
Well, I had a session this morning about Playground. If anybody that knows me, I'm sort of a Disney / theme park adult. So it was Epic Universe themed because it's a brand new theme park here in Orlando. And so I was able to go yesterday and have all that experience. So being able to teach about all the different portals of Playground and all the fact that it's not just a quiz platform anymore. So I was able to do that this morning. It was really good, great session. What I'm hoping to get out of this conference is I need to learn more about the student literacy with the AI piece and how other people are making that happen, because we are really diving into that. My teachers are still looking for detectors. And so what are the other options, because detectors are not reliable? And so what are some of the creative strategies and approaches that teachers can do? Because we're still having trouble with that at the high school level. And then not just that, but like, how can I reach my teachers? Because like she said, I don't have time for that. It seems to be a consistent sentiment, and they don't. They have so much on their plates. And so how can I reach them in such a way that they don't feel like it's just another thing that they have to do, but I'm either taking something off of their plate or just kind of rearranging the things to make it more efficient for them.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you both for filling in. Rob has one last question for you, but I wanted to thank you both for taking the time to stopping by, sharing about your work in your session together.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us on the Stronger Together podcast. And my question is very simple. When you hear the term Stronger Together, what does that make you think of? Whoever wants to grab that one.
I guess it's kind of what I alluded to earlier, because we have such a strong team. I'm so proud to be a part of Arlington Community Schools, because over the past 5 years, they have helped me to become not just a stronger coach, but a stronger teacher and also a stronger person. And so I think that it is able to shape who you are if you allow those connections to grow and flourish as those relationships continue to develop.
Yeah, Stronger Together, I think of this conference as a whole and the people that we meet and we get to be friends with. Is it okay if I share about what you did this week?
Sure.
So Matt, just to give you like a little bit of insight why we are stronger together, but I lost my little baby Yorkie this past week, and Matt, he wrote a book about losing his fur baby.
Yep.
He wrote a children's book, and I have 2 little boys that are going through loss right now, and he mailed his book to me so I could read it to my boys.
Oh, wow.
And it was so special, and I'm so thankful and grateful for our connection. And it wouldn't have happened if we weren't here at this conference and have met each other. So I just really appreciate you.
Well, you're welcome. You just never know, and I think that is the piece of this, and I've been very fortunate to be doing this podcast for 4 years now, but this work for much longer, and meeting amazing people just makes it more fun. I say I do this super selfish because I get to see so many great people. I've scheduled time to meet with people. You got to show up. So it's great. So thank you both for coming. Thanks for making me cry on camera. And and I hope you have a great rest of the event, and then we'll see you at the TITA event this evening.
That's right.
And for all of you watching and listening, make sure to continue to tune in. We have some more great conversations today, and we're going to be live here tomorrow as well all morning. Rob, as always, thank you.
My pleasure.
Books.